Alright, see what I can do. So my plan, at least for now, is to stay with the Richter zip. Maybe try the PP zip if I'm feeling it. If I'm on a really good pace up to that point. But if my run sucks, I'll use those attempts to go for rip a zip. So let's just see how it goes. I think the only real expectation I have for this stream is that I just hope I can get to the zip at least a couple times. I don't want to have like dead paces there either. I mean, at the very least, just something I could work with if I do the rip a zip. All right. Oh, I think I have to global hotkeys. Yeah. There. What's up, Hydra Maves? Thank you very much. Do you use an auto splitter too when you play? I saw your split style or similar to mine on screen. Yeah, good luck to you. Keep going. You're just about right there, too. Oh, sweet. Yeah, I don't think I could speedrun games like this anymore without auto-splitter. I would just get too annoyed of having to take my hands off the controller, split on the keyboard, and then right back on the controller to start playing. I don't think if it's a big deal if it's one of those games where there's a bunch of time before and after you split. On and off since January 1st, 2013. I always like to consider that the first day I actually started speedrunning, because that was the first time I beat this game without any game errors. It took me like 2 weeks to do as well. I don't think Rip-a-Zip is even saving this, but I'll see if I can get there and try it out anyway. I've done a ton of segment practice with it. So I think I feel as good as I can be. Just need to really put it to the test. Still have a pretty low success rate. I would say my success rate is like maybe 30% or something around there. Thank you, Paradox. This is gonna be my first attempt at the Rip-a-Zip ever in a real attempt. In a real run, rather. It's not gonna save the pace though, this is already pretty much dead in the water. Do you mean compared to the Richter Zip? I think 5 seconds. Either 5 or 5.5. And then compared to the PP Zip, it's about 4.5. I'm not doing the other route for this screen anymore either. Forgot about my cross throws. Oh, here we go. There it is. Too bad the fight was awful. Dude, I fucking barely saved anything. Jeez. Makes sense though, it was a slow fight. Really slow cutscene kill. And then no early orb. So that might have been like 4 or 5 seconds I lost right there. No, probably like 4. Shout out to DC Rippa for doing that fucking zip for like the last 2+ years. think I gotta fix my split layout a little bit. Oops. What up, Tenda and Kalenke? You're watching my first run with the Rip-a-Zip. Yeah, I got a first try here. Run fucking sucks, so. That's how many runs I completed. I don't know how accurate that number really is, but if I had to guess, it's pretty close. If I do something, it's gonna be more like a coaching session than a tutorial. Since I still don't have every detail down to science, I think it would just be a better format, just to try to teach as I go. That was rough. Okay. I'll take that over dying. Of course. It's like a year ago. The cave's up in 3-1. I think that's like a year old now. See, I would say that's still pretty recent. Oops. Nice. Yo, what's up, chef? Thank you very much. Happy weekend, happy weekend. Dang. Duke. Just barely got that. Jesus. It looked like I barely got any crossing whips either. This is still a nice pace simulator though. My hands are still pretty shaky. So I'll take it. Alright, PP Slogger. Let's see how it goes. Whoops. That would have been at least a cycle less if I didn't mess up that cross throw. missed my second whip. That was a nice 2-whip death there. Clutch 6. GG, I suppose. I forgot to switch my desktop source, so we didn't hear Spike. Yeah, pretty cool. First attempt with the Rip-a-Zip. Unfortunately, the boss fight was horrible. The fight itself was a little bit slow. I had the really slow kill cutscene and no early orb. Yeah, it makes sense. I lost like 5 seconds. The thing is, though, if I get a good enough pace up to the zip I'm doing the Richter zip. I think if I get it in enough attempts, I might try to switch over permanently, but yo, what up, Zallard? I'm actually using the other SNES I got. I have, where's the mini? Right over. Right here. I wanted to mess with the brightness settings a little bit. Because something that I forgot about that the old one chips do, they like brighten up the colors, I guess. So I want to see if I brighten it up with a retro tint, if it keeps the quality really good. Because it does seem like this is a little bit sharper than that one. So if the bright color looks good, I definitely want to play on this. Yeah, I heard these colors are wrong. I don't know, I guess I'm so used to it, playing for so many years on it. But yeah, this console is beautiful. I can swap to it real quick. I'm not really gonna mess around though. I'm in the mood to get a few attempts going. This one. The holes are in different spots too, so. Or not. That's my card. Right? Let's just make sure. My cart's just not cooperating. Oh, there we go. Oh yeah, I forgot about the toggle. Oh, is the resolution different? Because I think I noticed an extra pixel somewhere vertically. Nah, maybe not. I had it at 7 before, didn't I? Yeah, that looks the same. Let me just load this just in case. This might shut the bed. Yep. It's just my retro tank. Sour. See. Where's the brightness again? Having a brain for it. Oh, is it up here, I think? No. Shit, which one is it? Is it the post-processor? Oh, yeah, there we go. Cover your eyes, boys. Oh, it only goes to 20. Alright, so that's 0. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. This looks like super dark to me now. It probably only needs something like that. I'm just trying to like look anywhere and see if it does anything. Yo, what's up, Holton? I think like this seems noticeable. It seems like the color drowns out a little bit from here to here. I thought I had this at like 1 and 2 though. Maybe I changed that. Or I guess I did. Alright, let me do this again. because I know when I load it, it's just gonna go berserk. I don't know why that happens either. It started when I upgraded to the most recent firmware. And that doesn't happen to any of my other RetroTink presets. Alright. Yeah, you know, I really should mess with that more, because the other thing I wanted to do as well, because I have a small TV I can drag in here, I want to run both games at the same exact time. Just leave the consoles going for however long, just to make sure there's no weird speed stuff going on. I read for Link to the Past, something makes the Mini Junior slower to speed run that game. I forgot, but I was reading there's like a few parts that can make it faster, but there's other parts that like ultimately make it slower throughout the whole run. So I should probably just be safe and let the consoles run together for a little while. I think so. I was reading in the Link to the Past Discord. I think someone was trying to find if anyone else ran on a Mini Junior. And then they were talking about how this one thing is faster on the Junior over the original console. But I don't remember if I read what specified making it slower overall for the run. But I remember them saying, like, the console's overall slower. Yeah, I really like having just the antique of, like, the OG model with one chip. And I did pay a lot, but it is in really good condition. I don't even think there was any, I mean, I cleaned it and it was a tiny bit dirty, but when the dirt came off, it looks great. It also came with a controller that was, it's a really good condition. It's just one of those shells that has a bunch of different colored scratch marks on it. And it makes it look like it's a dirty pile of shit. Let me see, can I get it real quick? Not really the middle, but the edges. Like over here, on this side, there's like scratches. Looks like you got like drug on the ground over here or something. But the buttons themselves feel fucking great, especially the D-pad. The D-pad feels really, really good. I forgot I didn't have my mic on me, so I don't know if you heard anything. Probably heard it from like a distance. But yeah, there's just like tannish colored scuff marks like around the perimeter of the back shell. Some scratches on there and some like good scratches here. Some here. But the buttons feel great. The face buttons feel really good, and especially the D-pad. The D-pad feels great. I'm pretty much preserving it for emergency. Alright, give me just a minute and I'll get back to this. Alrighty. Oh, are the video playbacks messed up? Because when I reset it, resized itself. Oh yeah, Jesus. What's visible there on my stream? Oh, I think that's my video. Yeah. Craft Punk, thank you very much for the 11-month resub. Appreciate you. Let's try to get this fixed up. Let's see. Okay. Well, at least it's cropped right. Yeah. I don't have to recrop. How's that? Good enough. Okay. Do 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 do. So I'll have to reset so my splitter doesn't go off. I never turned up my TV either. There we go. What's up, PP? Oh, I forgot the... Fuck. What's up? There we go. Brilliant. It's crazy how close together just about all of our splits are, even with JC. I wanted to keep his splits on the live split too, but I just don't have the room. Yeah, I can't wait for the 3116. With fucking Rip-a-Zip. At least for now, I'm only going for it when my paces suck. Up to that point. Which this one's almost already at that point. Oh my god. Appreciate you, 10. What up, Nick? Probably rip a zipping here. Yeah, let's do it. Yeah, it was a little sketchy. The jumps. I'm happy I went for it there. I was pretty nervous going for it. I'm not gonna lie, even a failed attempt made me pretty fucking nervous. It's definitely expected though. Well, I gotta say, I'm really happy with the fact that I've been able to try the Crippa Zippa twice already so far. That's really all I want out of this stream. No, I didn't grab the second whip upgrade during that split like I always do. So that carried over to the next split. Oh, did I save the gold split by accident? I must have. Uh... All right, nice and sloppy. I don't even know if I pressed left too early or late. I couldn't even feel what it was. Well. Trying to figure out why that's golding, but it says plus 0.5 on the second time. Thank you, Alcon. Alright, we'll get the rip zip, have an insane coronat, and be like +1 or so. I wanted to listen to the commentaries on what I was gonna do. I don't know if he's still doing it though. Attempt number 3. Nice. Can I do it crossless? Mm-hmm. Nope. If the screen jerks to the side like that, it's rip. Nope. Let me look at something here real quick. Wait, where's that 0.8? Oh, was it on this attempt? It must have been. Because I think my best times are fine. Okay. What up, KFC? Ripa and I spent a ton of time looking at it more the last couple days. I would say my consistency is like 30% right now. Something like that, maybe a little lower. I'm going for it on runs that suck up to that point. Yeah, I still, like, I don't understand every little detail. There's just things that I look out for, and then I hope it works afterward. There's a lot of times where I go through the setup and everything looks good, but it still doesn't work, you know? Yeah. And then you have to do like the jumps on the stairs that are above where you normally go. You have to do a couple jumps on those to zip back where the bone pillars are. Hello, Mr. Green Bomber, sir. I think you're looking for Zelna's chat, too. But in case you're not... Whoa! I tried to add some tremolo. Thank you, KFC, for the gifted sub to Green Bomber. Well, I wish he had something else that he could approve, but Mother Nature is not there yet. Yeah, I'll probably come hang out with you guys if you're still there after I'm streaming. I swear I've been trying to hang out with Colin like 3 or 4 times now after I stream, and I'm always fucking dead. I've been like too routine when I get off stream the last couple weeks of doing it, I think. I usually rage quit stream, make dinner like right away, sit down, eat, chill for like a half hour, and then fucking lay in bed. I'm going to sleep. And then my cats wake me up at like 4 o'clock in the morning. I threw that way too late. I think it's 5 seconds. It might be 5.5. I already forget my numbers from yesterday or the day before. PP Zip saves just a tiny bit under a second from Richter Zip. I might go for that too on good runs if I'm feeling up to it. I really, really want to just switch to it for good, but The thing with the screen scrolling is really weird. And for some reason, I just can't figure out why that's happening. If I can find out why that's happening, though, that zip is going to be really free. As long as you get the ledge jumps, the inputs would be really easy. I might have some personal bias over the PP zip as well. I just really like how once you get in the wall, you pretty much go to action right away. You don't press that first left input and then you have to wait like seconds before doing the other inputs. Yeah, I wish I saved a couple more seconds. Because while sub 31's technically possible, especially if you're good at getting 5-cycle Drax, then it's very, very possible. It's like really possible now, if you can do Rip a Zip. But if you're like me, you've only gotten a 5-cycle one time in your life. A much more realistic time is like a 31:02 or 01. Cool. Anybody else like not zipping and losing almost 4 seconds? Thank you, Gaijin. Cool. Dude, oh my god. Oh. What do I do about that? I can tell I don't seem to have the feeling for it. That is not good. What the fuck was that? Did a little break dance. Okay. That was rough. For the cave zip in 3-1, it pretty much all works around camera manipulation. So instead of Simon falling when he's like towards the center of the screen, he falls almost all the way down the screen, and then the screen starts scrolling afterwards. So Simon's out of position already. So when the floor loads, he's in a certain spot on the floor so we can start zipping. But the jump you do at the very top has to be frame perfect. Or else it will not work. Ooh, there's the second one. Oh. Might get a long cutscene. Set me up for the early orb though. I don't know. So what I'm doing, I'm trying it on shit paces. If I get a good run up to this point, I'm still going Richter Zip or PP Chan Zip if I'm feeling it. Of course, if the consistency gets good enough, I'll try it every run, but I'm not assuming that. With that said, though, you should try it out. I really wish it comfortably gave us sub 31. But it's still not comfortable at all unless you can 5-cycle Drac really well. A little bit sketchy. Thank you. I think I saw green on my splits. If I do apologize to PP. Because I cheated 4 seconds. Whoa, whoa, what? You don't usually go out that far, do you? What the fuck? I thought he was gonna start moving backwards. Yeah, like, something like that. That was weird. Boop. Yeah, that was strange. What am I doing? Sure. I didn't want to do that. Not gonna lie, I kind of don't feel like continuing this. The other thing too, I've practiced a bunch. From the Richter zip to the end of the game. I was doing a lot of that before working on the Rip-a-Zip stuff. So it kind of feels like practice that I don't need. Yeah, I'm gonna let this go. Let's see if I can get to the zip at least one more time. Because I'm going for it. Thank you, Anthony. Gonna chill for a few. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of feel satisfied with my stream already. I think I'll still try to get one more run to the zip, regardless of if I Richter zip or not. Rippa. a little conflicted because I would like to get one more to the zip, but also I'm having a lot of trouble with that left input from the mini zip. So I think what I'm gonna do, see if I can get a feel for it again for like 5 minutes. And if not, I'll probably just let it go till tomorrow and just practice it more. Still, something else I gotta, or what would be smart to do is look at that last clip. See if I input too early or late, or see if I can tell from this recording. Probably my cat's food. So I'm facing left while still in the bottom wall. Or the bottom floor. But I don't have frame advance on this player, so I can't go frame by frame. Yeah, it's weird. I'm actually not sure what was wrong with that. What's up, D. Crippa? Funny enough, I'm actually thinking about doing what I hate doing and resetting my some of best splits, or most of them at least. Because I don't know what's going on. I added a couple more in stage 3. And yeah, like see this? This is a gold. But I was off by 0.3, apparently. So I don't know what it's doing. I wanted to look at something else too. how'd that look? Minus 2.3. Yeah, I mean, my gold for Richter Zip is like unreal. It's I think it was like 1.3 seconds faster than JC's, or no, not JC, or not 1 second, but I forget how much faster it was than JC's segment, but it was like point something. Yeah, if you have your splits set up in a way that doesn't factor that in, that'll happen. I tried pressing early and that worked. So maybe my inputs were too late when I was failing. If I remember right, this left tap is a 6-frame window. But the way I would gauge it is like I kind of thought in my head that pressing left is like what's indicating the zip. So pretty much I press left when I think the zip is going to start. But yeah, something's off with my timing now, because that's clearly not working. I think I'm just pressing too late. That was way too early. What about here? That's good, right? I think when Simon's head is aligned with the black line above him, I think that's the first frame. It's either that black line or the one below. It must be the one below. So that's too early, right? Okay. I think that would have been fine. Is that a frame early? No, it works. Is there like anything really obvious you can look at? Pressing that jump button too early. Damn. I didn't think that was gonna work. Yeah, so something like that, I'm not really sure. Keep pressing way too early. The other thing that's still kind of annoying is I feel like half the time when I get 227, I still die. I'm focusing too much on the jumps. Yeah, so that was a 227 and then still died. Ooh, Fancy Feast sent me an email that said, "Your order has arrived, Joseph," with an exclamation point at the end. Platform might have been up a little too high there, but I mean, it's hard to know for sure. I'm really like trying to find things that 100% cause death, but it's hard to. Because I've had the platform go up pretty high plenty of times and still have the zip work. That one looked good to me because the last 3 jumps, I think, I was keeping the bottom of the platform up with the top of the screen. But, again, there's plenty of times that I've done that and I've died. So. Press left too early. Yeah, seeing that looked okay, but I'm not sure what happened. I know the top value said 228. Looks pretty okay though. Yeah, so I start holding right here. But you should have a really big window because he drops like here. So I think if I start holding right, yeah. And then when the screen is like here, so not aligned right here, but a little bit before, like here-ish. Not super specific. You just want a little bit of space between the wall in the background and the actual background. I'll press jump. And that'll land me like here in the 1, 2, 3. And those 3 jumps, as long as you're in that position, like the middle left of that platform, because half of it is invisible. So I guess like if you're on the visible side, those jumps are super simple. You can save like 20 frames if you get it all the way to the left. Yeah, another 227 and I died. But yeah, if you go over to the right more and try to do those jumps, it just like starts eating your input half the time. And it makes it all fucked up. And then after the jumps, I either tap left or hold left, just because even if you're facing this way and you do the 3 jumps, and then you let Simon zip, he's gonna zip to the left instead of the right, even if his sprite is facing this way. It's really weird. Okay. All right, so hold right here. I think this is like the earliest point. So probably from like anywhere from here to like here, you're probably fine. Let's see. Jump here. Yeah, that's fine. So hold right. And then jump when there's a little bit of space here. You'll land here. Just jump again. Land, well, not up here, down here. Just line up left like this. You can wait a little bit, and the jumps are really lenient. You don't have to be perfect. Just do a 1, 2, 3, tap left. There you go. Tap, tap. And then I try to be careful with the right input coming out of the wall, because there's a frame you can tap and you get stuck in the wall. You can zip back out tapping left, but... Yeah, you want to, because most of the time it'll... Let's see if I can do it. All right, 1, 2, 3, no tap. Yeah. It's so weird. Jump, jump. 1, 2, 3, tap, and I'm out. All right. Let's see if I can show this other thing. See, I go like over here. Oh wait, that's not right. So yeah, you could do something like that. But yeah, it just ate my input there. I don't even think it ate my input. It looked like I jumped for like a pixel. Oh, whoops. Yeah, so if you hold right too early. That's weird. It gets a lot more difficult the more to the right you go. So if I try to go like, yeah. Fucked my input again. Fucked my input again. There might be a way around this though. Oh shit. Wait. I tried jumping to the right and it didn't let me move. The fuck? Hold on. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Oh, is the ceiling loaded already? No, it can't be because I wouldn't go through it. One, two, three. Yeah, what the fuck? One, two, three. Nope. Keeps eating my input. So yeah, but this is like so easy. 3. There. And then this part annoys me, so I just go bam and bam. If you can, instead of zipping here, like zipping over to the right a little bit more. So if you can zip from like here, it's like 20 frames. But yeah, with all this eating input shit, it's not safe. Yeah, maybe rip it, I don't know. I wonder if you could somehow view that in an emulator. Hold right, jump, jump. 1, 2, 3, tap, right. All right. I don't know if this is gonna go well, but I'm gonna try to give a quick coaching sesh on what I look out for here, and then I'm gonna go. I want to try to make this only like 5-10 minutes. But yeah, I guess you can get this with different starting jumps here, since Ripa goes a little bit later than I do, but there's a certain crack in the platform when I start jumping. All right, I paused like a frame after it. Yeah, pretty much right there. It's not one of the long cracks. It's like the tiny one that is just getting eaten by the wall above it. I look at that and start jumping there. And then I really want this jump that I did right here to be as clean as possible, because it seems to help keep the platform that I'm about to jump on, seems to help keep that above the HP bars, which is what you want. If that platform dips below the bars, it's pretty much over right away. And if you mess up that jump, like if the screen jerks to the side at all, when you do this jump here, it's over too. So you see how the platform is barely above the health bars? You want to aim for that right away. And at least what I try to do is gradually scroll this platform off screen until the very bottom of it is with the top of the screen. So I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it from here, but... So yeah, something like this. The platform's a little low. Okay, now it's too low. Yeah. This jump is really tough. Right, 1, 2, fuck. Okay, let's just save here. Alright. I gotta not pause. 1, 2. Alright, so you see, I hope you can tell, but like I'm trying to keep the bottom of that with the top of the screen. I don't think it has to be perfect, but you don't want it to dip too far below and not too far up either. What's this gonna be? Oh, it worked. The problem is, even when I follow these principles, it still fails. Probably at least half the time or something. I don't know. And then, let's see. So if you start, what is this, jump 2? I guess if the first 3 jumps are super precise and you're scrolling this platform off the screen really quick, you want to try to adjust and not scroll it any more off. And probably try to keep it right where it is. Don't let it dip down too far again, but you don't want to get it too far off the screen either. So depending where this platform is on your first couple jumps, you just want to try to control it to where you ultimately have the bottom of the platform around the top of the screen. sometimes if you jump too perfectly and the screen doesn't scroll at all, sometimes it's a death sentence, but other times it's not. Like this time it worked, and I forget which jump it was, but there was one of those jumps where the screen didn't move at all. It's supposed to be more particularly bad on the second jump. On the second jump, you really want to blip the platform a little bit. But I have had times where I haven't blipped it at all and it's worked, so. Okay, wow. So if you noticed, right at the beginning, the platform was like, I think it was a couple pixels below the health bar. So there was a good chance it was dead right away. But I tried to pick the platform up as soon as I could, and then I tried to keep it there, and I guess I got lucky and it worked. So yeah, the main principles are that you just want to try to keep this platform above the health bar. Don't let it dip below. And then try to just gradually, slowly get the bottom of that platform to the top of the screen and keep it there. Rip. Yeah, and see, those were the same exact values, 229, and I died the first time and I made it the second time. So you're gonna probably have plenty of attempts where it looks good and you die. And then you're gonna have attempts where it looks sketchy and it still works. And then you'll have attempts like this where they look exactly the same. And one works and one doesn't. But yeah, I think that's my advice. Maybe. So the right input is really lenient. If you look at the, see where it says 16A. Okay. So I think it's 1D8 is when Simon's walking into the wall in front of him. So I think here's okay. You'll see it change to 1D8 really quick, and you'll see it stay that way for a little bit. See? It's pretty cool. I didn't even realize that until Ripa pointed that out. It does help save some zip scenarios. It shouldn't screw any of them over, though. No right input. Okay, so this is one of those that I thought I was gonna die because the amount of space between the screen scrolls wasn't consistent, and there was one jump where I scrolled the screen down pretty harsh. So I thought I was probably gonna die, but it worked. Okay. Yeah, it's too early. I tend to do that sometimes. You got to be patient with that left input. Even if you don't get hit by the bat, if you input early, the ending of it is going to be fucked up. All right, did I save it? Yep, saved it. So that was another one of those where the platform was below the health bar at the beginning. So I tried to get the platform to the top of the screen as quickly as I could, and it worked. So cool. It's not going to work every time, though. It's just there's principles that you still got to follow, if that makes sense, to even have a chance of it working, period. So basically, if this platform is too low already, you just want to try to get it to the top of the screen ASAP, because it's going to take a couple jumps, and you only have 5 of them. Yeah, so that was a 227 and I died. Jumps looked pretty okay. Yeah. Yeah, and then you get stuck on the steps here. All right. I gotta put a good amount of time into the cave zip. Hopefully I'll do that before I do runs again, ideally tomorrow. I'm happy with the zip, so what was I? Did I do it in 3 runs or 2? It was either like 2 for 5 or 3 for 6. But yeah, I'm pretty happy either way. Just need to practice that cave zip. And I will see you guys soon. Peace out.